Yo, what's going on? You are now tuned in to the Inside Wolves podcast, your home for entertainment, enlightenment, where we discuss and give our takes on what's going on in not only music, entertainment, general news, and everything pop culture. Make sure you subscribe, share.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's the Inside Wolves podcast. What I'm saying? It's your boy Jay Hefe. What I'm saying? Got my man to the right of me. That's my man right here. Go and introduce yourself, shorty.
Juju, aka Juan, aka AJ. I mean, I might not have to use a last nickname today for reasons that'll be explained a little bit later. But let's go ahead and move on with everybody else on the panel.
We got the man, the myth, the legend. You know what I'm saying? He just said, "What up, the man, the myth, the legend?" You know what I'm saying, Mr. Q. Doug.
Yo, how y'all doing, man? How y'all feeling?
We good, man. We good. And then, as y'all can see, you know what I'm saying, we got a man that's incognito right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying my son looked like he just came. You know what I'm saying, from the Pooh Shiesty concert. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you mean the sentence? Right. Yeah. Oh, you mean the sentencing?
The sentence.
Oh, you mean
first day out, man.
The first day out.
First day out, was it 2024, 2026, something like that?
Yeah, y'all don't even understand.
That's a good dude right there. That's a good dude.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a good dude, just like yourself, man. And y'all don't understand this man right here, down bottom, my man, Mr. AJ. You know what I'm saying? He's first team all prep running back at Georgia Sports Academy in 2017. You know what I'm saying? Redshirted at you know what I'm saying, at Temple. The boy was there, you know what I'm saying? A dual sport athlete at Edgewood High School and John Carroll High School, you know what I'm saying? Playing the blue and gray all American. I'm losing breath trying to come up trying to get these damn accolades. You know what I'm saying? God, playing the blue and gray. Right.
There's a little list here. Hang on, keep it rolling.
Excuse me. The blue and gray All-American game in the Maryland All-Star game. The current running back at West Liberty University. You know what I'm saying? My man AJ Barmer, what's going on, man?
What's good, man? I appreciate having you on here. You feel me? I'm just glad to be on here.
Hey, thank you for your time, man. Thank you for your time.
Appreciate
this is a normal conversation with me. You feel me?
Like, oh yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's what we do here.
That's how we want to make it feel, man. You know
what I'm saying. People come here and they think, oh man, I gotta wear a suit and tie and I gotta dress up. Like, no, man, like come in here on the bummy shit. Like, fuck it, smoke crack, whatever you want to. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Like, come on, yo. That's how it is, man.
We trying to give people their flowers, man, and we also trying to enlighten and entertain while doing so. So thank you for your time, man.
Yes, sir, man. So listen, man, like I alluded to, man, this man is an athlete, you know what I'm saying? So he knows all about the grind. He knows what it means to get down, you know what I'm saying? Hustle. He knows that, man. The first thing I wanted to do, AJ, man, I just wanted to ask you, and we can go from here, man, just your love for sports, you know what I'm saying? How did you develop that love for sports? And ultimately, what made you choose football as that primary sport, man?
I mean, bro, like, sports been my whole life, you feel me? My people had me in sports since I was like 5. Niggas playing soccer. I was kicking the ball, you feel me? I was kicking the ball. I played baseball, football, of course, basketball and lacrosse, so 5 sports, I think. Yeah,
yeah.
So like that's been my life, like even my family, it's just sports, just keeping me busy. It really was for like daycare because my parents were busy, so they needed me to do something. So like I'm not in the crib. I'm only like 5. I can't be in the crib, so I'm doing.
That shit do be like daycare.
It is definitely a form of daycare now. You're not wrong about that at all. Especially that
people in the crib, I'm people at work. I'm at camp. Like I'm outside getting dark. I'm light skinned. I ain't
outside getting dark. Nah, I feel that, yo.
But why I pick football though, I feel like football, you feel me, really chose me. My dad tells me all the time my best sport was lacrosse. It's not. But when it comes to lacrosse though, like it's hard. It's getting better to the point. That's why I'm glad my brother playing. That boy a dog. You already know.
Yeah, shout out to that boy Ethan, man.
Yeah, shout out to him. He a dog. John Carroll's a big Cowboy Hall. People don't know about the area. That's a big win. You know what I mean? That's big. Big Cowboy Hall. Yeah.
Big one.
Why I pick football though? Like I said, like lacrosse and the college scene was hard back in like 2016, 2017. There's no money in it. You know what I mean? Especially me being black into a white man sport, that's just what it is, So like, it's newly. I'm glad it's coming about the culture because you remind me of basketball, the juke moves and all that. It's a fun game to get into. People need to get into that.
Damn, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, but football, like that's really been my main sport. Like it's just the love. I can watch it. Like it's just natural. You know what I mean? It's just what the sport I do. Like I don't know, it just came to me. You know what I mean? It's been the sport who showed me really taught me life, be honest with you, bro. You know, football really taught me life, be honest with you, bro. I mean, that's what it really comes down to. Football chose me, you know what I mean? But I'm still in the midst of it. I just hope I can come out and
I feel that.
You know?
I feel that, man. And I love what you said too at the end about it just coming out happy at the end of the day. Yo, if that shit ain't making you happy, you know what I'm saying? You gonna feel like you just I remember, we had that conversation too. We was just talking like I think it was like over the summer, we were just talking about like because your workload was crazy. I remember some of your schedule. That shit was crazy. This nigga was like, I'm talking about, like, I'm sitting here like farting in my sleep at 2 a.m. He up, you know what I'm saying, working out. And so I'm getting to it, grinding. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sitting here dreaming about Doritos and shit. Like, he really putting in that work. And it's crazy. So I'm like, like, how do you like sit here and make this all fun for you still? Like, how do you still do that to this day?
What makes it fun, like I got good people around me, man. People I train with. We in a group chat. Like my man Kyle Hemby today just signed his first CFL contract. Shout out to that boy, man.
Hey,
Kyle Hemby.
That name holds weight in that area. You feel me? That's my dog.
JC, come on, man.
I mean? Like Aberdeen, all that. I train with him heavy. You know, I'm around people like that, like Damon Lloyd, Chargers. You know, these people who put in my same high school team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm blessed enough to be around people like this. You know, like even like my man Kurt, his dad owns the Arena Club. That kept me busy with him. You know what I mean? Like, so it really is my life. You know what I mean? Like all my friends, I really like. I left Edgewood to go to John Carroll for a better situation. You know, so really, I'm kind of glad I did that move. It taught me a lot. You know what I mean? About sports, about football, and everything. You know what I mean? So like, yeah.
So, I fuck with that. That's big right there, especially the whole learning that aspect of life. I'm curious, what is just one of the things that football taught you about life?
About life? I mean, I can give you a lot, bro. I mean,
go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Take your time, man.
A lot. Really, I'm gonna say the business part because that's a lot. Like people don't see that part. You know what I mean? Everything's a business.
It's always behind the curtain.
I'm still learning that, but I picked about like a lot of it just from seeing it. Like for me, other people involved. I'm gonna give you an example. Like my coach at Temple, like telling to her face, like, yeah, I'm here. You feel me? But on Twitter, you see him taking like PG trips to Atlanta to Georgia Tech. I'm like, yo, what's up with bro? You know, like, you know what I'm saying? Lying to her face. He in Atlanta, bro, taking, you know, that's business though. You know what I mean? It's Temple to Georgia Tech. That's a good bounce. You know, we could have beat them. Temple like 6 bowl games. It ain't like he's saying, yeah, we going to the bowl game. He talking about, yeah, we doing practice and all that. Dude left. Dude don't even come to the bowl game with us. You know what I mean? Like, that's sick. You know what I mean? Like, come on, like the fact you lying and you on Twitter seeing it, it's not like it's a small job. You know, Temple's like, that's a lot of money right there.
Yeah.
You know I mean?
Yeah, no, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, so like, it's funny talked about him going to Georgia Tech. I mean, that's just when I really start seeing like wow. You know what I mean? I'm just
it can really get cold out here. It can really get cold out here.
That is, man.
It get cold, man. Like I think like with me personally, like all the connections I made, that's one thing football taught me too is connections, man. Like you really got to build connections. Like
that's
something
I wanted to touch on as well. You know I'm gonna let y'all keep rocking, but that's something I wanted to bring up later. Was the fact that like you were saying you were out doing this at like 5. So the older you get, the more people you grew up around, the more families you know. That man, it's the world. As much as people who, especially people who aren't very out there as individuals, is a lot of who you know, man. It's a lot of who you know. It's much more than they would like to accept. Yeah. It's a lot of who you know.
Hell yeah.
One thing I can definitely say that I thought was interesting about, you know, how you describe your story and your journey, you know, is that you still found a way to, because just like you say, you understand this is a business, but you still found a way to still love a passion, you know what I'm saying? Have 100% love for this passion that is football, you know. A lot of people I've seen, and I know personally, you know, when it comes to certain situations that they're put in, whether it be family or just anything in their personal life surrounding them, you know, if it's something that they can profit off of, like a sport, you know, something that you are passionate about, but it's like once money comes involved and once you realize like it's an actual legitimate business, a lot of people tend to lose that passion and lose that drive and everything like that. So all I can say is I definitely think it's interesting that you still found a way to, you know, still stay in tune to yourself and stay, you know, still have that love for the sport, you know.
Oh God. No, oh God. I remember. Oh God, no, because I remember, listen, man, I remember when I tried out, you know what I'm saying? I played football myself, not a lot of people know that, you know what I'm saying? You know, so I did that thing, you know what I'm saying? I did, you know what I'm saying? I was out there with the jersey on, you know what I'm saying? The pads, you know what I'm saying? The helmet, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The thing is though, I ain't like getting hit, yo. That shit ain't. I ain't fuck with that, yo. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't fuck with that. I don't know how y'all niggas do that shit,
like
yo.
That shit either.
Yo,
That's all trying to go down.
That's where the real love comes in at right there, man. That's where the real love comes in at right there.
Your test.
No, for real, it is.
Niggas had the nerve to tell me. Yeah, what we gonna do is have you line up without the ball in your hands and try to stop a nigga from running you over. Can you do that for at least 4 downs? I'm like, Nick, what the fuck? Like, no, yo.
That's how I play offense.
Back to back too.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, nah, yo. Nah,
man. It takes a lot of love for those sports, man. For like sports to go on the highest level, man, that's a level of dedication and love that's just like wow. Because it literally, like, that's the definition. No bullshit. Like, it's really blood, sweat, and tears. Like, literally, you're dead ass putting blood, sweat, and tears in that. Because unlike you, cool gentlemen, I'm not an athlete. You know what I'm saying? I may be a bit athlete. Oh yeah, but
he ran track.
I'm not an athlete.
He was on the team.
You ran.
He was on the track team.
You ran.
He was on the track team.
But
he was an athlete.
I say that to say this. That way earlier, I tried out skate. I tried my hand at skateboarding, man. You know what I'm saying? I seen that. I was like, hey, man, that shit lit. Bro, I took my first semi-big fall. I said, fuck no, not again. I'm not getting on this bitch again, bro. I'm not doing this again.
Yo.
My knee was all fucked up after that. I was like, nope.
That shit for white people, yo. That's just for people with no fears.
No, that's my
skateboard.
minimal experience with something like that. So I can only imagine.
You pass all that.
Being in a business and also an athlete as well. Man, that's gotta be tiring.
Niggas have a hard time getting on fucking roller skates.
Right.
Get on the damn skateboard.
All that's definitely interesting, AJ.
Let's go.
I wanna dive in a little bit. You know, you explained of, you know, how you moved around, you know, from school to school. And I just want to know, like, how tough was that on you exactly? You know, because not a lot of people can handle switching environments so often or so
different
frequent.
coaches.
You know, because coaching, I mean, obviously, as you know, any athlete knows, coaching definitely plays a huge part, and also the system that you're in plays a huge part into your game and even how you can affect it, especially like when it comes to like team sports. So just explain a little bit how tough that was for you, or if it wasn't that tough at all.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like my whole life, I've been bouncing around. You know, like a lot of people I don't think nobody other than my peoples know this about me. But like playing football, bro, I think I had a different head coach since I was like in 7th grade. You know what I mean? So I've been bouncing around trying to prove myself. I'm 23 now, so you want to do the math later, and you feel me? Since 7th grade to me being 23 now, I had a new head coach every year.
Damn,
you have been traveling as long as I've known you.
Every year.
I was gonna say you have been traveling as long as I've known you.
That gotta be exhausting.
Middle school, every weekend, this nigga AJ be in a different city. Like really working.
Yeah. You feel
I gotta be exhausting. Gotta be exhausting.
Yeah, bro. I'm really touched down on that though. I mean, like I said, like I had a different head coach every year. So every year, attention, I'm really proving myself. I mean, granted, like people knew me coming, I was recruited, this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, you still gotta show up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you can't just come up like, my
games are paid on paper.
Yeah, I'm not paying you LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to get there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still in a work piece, but for me, that's like a learning experience. Like I said, how you can really learn from this game. I can you picked up on so much stuff, like dealing with different people, having different outlooks. You know what I mean? So you're learning constantly. You know what I mean? Seeing different perspectives, different outlooks, different inputs, outputs, all that. Everybody has a different way of doing things. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like me doing that, I learned so much different things. That's why I feel like me as a person, like I really am granted for that. It's a blessing into the skies. I feel like God put me in this situation to keep going and going, because like you deal with a lot of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
football,
true.
Bro, you got 100 kids on the team. You know what I mean? So, granted, I like me personally, bro, it's hard for me to even learn names at this point now, because like I've been around so many different people, different new faces, like every year. You know what I mean? So, like with this though, I say it has ups and has downs. You know, downs like you don't really build connections. Like you will think. I'll give you an example. Like me at Temple, that's my guys, bro. You feel me? I have lots of friends in Jersey, Philly, all kinds of places. I don't see them no more. You know what I mean? But we all doing our thing, so we on the same mission now. You know what I mean? So like me moving and leaving like that, I don't really get to build a bond with new people. yearly on a consistent basis. You know what I mean? But I do get the gram and all that's cool. But the biggest thing to take away is just learning and adapting. You know what I mean? Because I feel like that's life in general. Learning and adapting.
It is. And it is, and I could only, and again, I really want to put things in perspective just for the people, because, like you said, you can't really build, or it's harder to build a bond, or you find it harder to even convince yourself really to build a bond when you've been moving around so much. And then when you take that into consideration, because a lot of people, they're like army brats, they moved around a lot growing up as well. But the one aspect that they didn't have, that I'm not even understanding, that you've had and are still going through, is the competition aspect. You're not just moving schools, you're in a competition again.
I didn't talk about that. That's true. Yeah.
That's a whole different aspect. So I was curious, actually, with all of that moving, with all of this competition, and you know what I'm saying, you're in the race right now, grinding, you know what I'm saying, really working hard to achieve these things. What do you do to keep yourself grounded and cool, because I know for a lot of people, they see their schedule. Shoot, I've even had tendencies where I see a long list and I'll just shut down. I'm just like, all right, not even about to start on this, bro. This is ridiculous.
I mean, to touch on what you just said, like, that stuff hard. You know what I mean? Like, it really is hard in the mental sometimes, but you gotta wake up every day and like look at what you love. You know what I mean? Me personally, on my calendar, I gotta think this is family across. You know what I mean? Because like that's what I do this for. You know what I mean? I wake up, I look at pictures of my dogs. Like it'd be in the mornings, bro. It'd be like 5 a.m. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm ready to go back to sleep. You feel me? Morning workout. Not trying to do that, but you gotta get through it. But competition wise, you know what I mean? You gotta take every day. You know what I mean? Day by day. You know what I mean? You can't focus on the future. You know what I mean? Because to me, I get to places, my anxiety built up. I want to get to work now. You know what I mean? Because I'm used to trying to prove myself. You know what I mean? But with my dad, always just take it day by day. You know what I mean? Just enjoy life. You know what I mean? Like really, like I play Xbox.
That's what it comes down to.
I look at shoes, I hop on the ground. I'm watching basketball, watching Atlanta, snowfall, something. I'm just trying. That's what keeps my mind off it. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's there. You know what I mean? You can't. You can't run from it.
It's a reality. It's a reality. It's a choice that you made, and it's like, all right, well, I may as well keep it pushing. It is what it is.
Facts.
Plain and simply, it is what it is.
You signed up for it. You know what I mean?
No,
you attack and rise.
We spoke about this actually on an episode prior too, and it was about the fact that a lot of people act like life doesn't cost. Man, like they act like they could do every single aspect of everything at the highest level, and there's nothing to give up. That you're not giving something up here. Like if it's time or actual money or energy or people, like you're giving something up to achieve some of these things.
Opportunity cost. Definitely.
It does. And hey, man, very select few are willing to keep paying that price until what do they say? It costs to be the boss, right?
Yeah.
Costs to be the boss. I'm saying, gotta pay them bills. That's what I'm saying. I pay them bills, nigga.
Oh yeah, you got to.
Fucking bills, yeah. I pay them bills, man.
It was definitely interesting. Just like I said, just hearing your take of how you were able, even though you were in a different situation, just like you said, under new coaching every year. And of course, for people who are listening, when it comes to football, is a very team heavy sport. It's not so much as like basketball where you can really take over with just one individual player. Football is a heavily team reliant sport, and you really have to, come together and have that bond or chemistry, as some might call it. I definitely want to say, I just want to know exactly how did the chemistry work, when it comes to switching, from year to year with these group of guys that, just like you say, you didn't even have to remember their name, just not even, put yourself in a situation where it's like, I don't know if I'm going to be here this year or the next year. I know I might move into another division with higher competition.
Right.
I just
want to stay engaged.
How was it in that situation for you, and like how did you overcome that?
I mean, bro, like I feel like you just gotta have that reality with yourself and what you're here for. You know what I mean? What you're here for. What I learned is mindsets attract each other. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like people there, like you can see who's like when I was at Tim, you can see who's there for the followers, the parties, and trying to get blue check. You know what I mean? We also see people who's there who's trying to get that bag, trying to get a check. You know what I mean? Trying conference chip. accolades. That's why I play football. You know what I mean? I don't care for that. You know what I mean? So mindset. When I touch down, I touch down in the gym. Like, we working out already. You know what I mean? Like when I touched down to this school right here, my first day I moved in, we in the bubble, on the catching. You know what I mean? You're gonna find each other. You know what I mean? You're gonna find each other. You're gonna find each other.
Gotta be true to yourself, man. You gotta be true to yourself. That's something that I will say. And a lot of people, again, I try to speak for the general big picture here, and that's a big aspect that a lot of people tend to leave out. Is like what you just said. That's a true, real mindset. Is the fact that like if you think and move a certain way, people who move like that are going to find you, and you're going to find them. One of the two. Ain't no way in hell that that's not even going to end up being a thing. And so a lot of people gotta be real with themselves, you know. And I'm curious because you said some people are there for like followers, some people are there for like the blue checks and all that good stuff. I'm curious, how long, and how were they? And you don't gotta name no names, of course, but the people, how were they in comparison to the people that were really there, like yourself, really trying to work, like as far as their performance on the team?
It really depends on the type of person he is. You know what I mean? You got some people who just freaks at the game, you know, who don't really care, but they just there just off the strength of the name or what they did before. You know, and you also some people who there, right? They get there, they still in the way of proving themselves, but they letting that, bro, like it's a party on Thursday night. Let's get lit. You know what I mean? Like a party on Tuesday, so
all the outside activities,
You know what I mean? Like you get in the mix, like people fall off. You know what I mean? So like, it's not even that people trying to really find that shit really reward myself. It's really people who try to enjoy their outside life other than football. You know what I mean? That's the best way to put it.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see exactly what you're saying. It wasn't the number one top dog priority in their life.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But I mean football. I mean it just shows you that football is not their priority. You know what I mean? But everyone's different. You know what
Everybody's
I mean?
different. Yeah, exactly.
Man, AJ, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. You definitely said something, yo. I've been thinking about that shit ever since you said it, yo.
Word.
My man said they was there trying to get the blue check instead of trying to get the blue checks.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, hold on now. I had to look that up on Rap Genius real quick to make sure you ain't steal that from nobody.
Make sure J. Cole or somebody ain't go ahead.
I'm about to say that was a bar. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was hot. But feel me, I do like what you were saying before though. Was like you felt like it was a blessing to like kind of be in those different situations. And it's funny because I always say this too. Like I'm gonna expand it for those who not like athletes or nothing like that. I'm gonna expand it a little bit further too. I always say that about jobs. Cause y'all know me, man. Like I always been that type of guy. Like I'm all like I'm damn near every single time you ask me, like, hey, where you working at? I'll tell you, man, I'm at a different job. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm trying to advance myself and like elevate. But a reason why I be looking at jobs like that is like because you want to use everything in your life as a stepping stone to get to that next point. I feel like you should never be complacent with where you are at just that one, especially when it comes to opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so you gotta use them experiences, use them as just as stepping stones, like get to that next spot. And that's how I feel about like jobs. Or you can even, have that way about just like education or whatever too. That's how people go back for their masters. And I mean, God bless all y'all that go back for the masters. Then I can't even get the damn bachelor. I'm sorry, but it was about to say, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but feel me, like that's. I do fuck with that because a lot of people probably look at that like, damn, like I'm dealing with different coaches every single year, different teammates. It's a new system. You know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna be comfortable, but you looking at it like, nah, fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting more opportunities. I'm getting different plays. I'm getting different systems. So I know how this shit is gonna work. So now I can be an interchangeable person when it comes to that. I
gotta touch on that, bro.
There you go.
You feel me? Like with you saying that, like, bro, like another way to look at it with me, my dad always felt like, bro, like get better. You know what I mean? Like my dad watched my spring game. First thing he says, bro, he's like, get better. You know what I mean? These change things that should work on. You know what I mean? So I take that as an aspect, like me seeing all these different coaches and different perspectives of the game. This is a lot. I take some and I run with it. If I don't like it, if it fits me, nah. You know what I'm saying? I'm just adding to my bag at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Right.
You gotta take every situation and make it a learning situation. You might not like the situation you in, but you gotta learn from it. You know what I mean?
Right.
You gotta learn from it.
A lot of people don't even be feeling like learning from it, man. They just want to complain.
Oh, yeah.
They just want to complain and wallow in that shit. So it's a very good thing.
You in it. You know what I mean? You in it, bro. So
yeah.
Well, I complain. Exactly what you said earlier, man. I'm a very firm believer that with my current job, and then also I've had jobs in the past that have been like this. Really, like you said, man, everything becomes a lot easier when you got some good people around. When you got some entertaining, good people around, dope people around to really go to work
You
with.
wish you hang around.
Oh man,
it feels way better.
It'd be the worst when you gotta work with the motherfuckers that don't want to be there, yo. And it's crazy because I'm definitely one of them niggas when they come to work, yo. I be that one nigga at work that be like, oh my god, yo, we got 5 more fucking hours, yo. Don't we all hate this job?
Yeah.
And then niggas looking at me like, yo, just come on, like relax, yo, come on, like yo, we gotta get through the day. I'm like, man, fuck this day, fuck this job,
Yeah.
like fuck this shift. You know what I'm saying?
They hit you with the you know, just quit. Motherfucker, I'm here because the same reason you here, bro. Like,
I'm about to say, right, yeah. I hate when coworkers ask that, yo. It's like, yo, why don't you just leave? It's like, bitch.
Damn, why the fuck you so dedicated, bro? I'm just talking out loud. You on some dedication type shit to the job.
I'm about to say, man. No. But yeah, I fuck with that, man. And one thing that you always talk about, AJ, which is real cool. Notice how about your family is full of dreamers and full of entrepreneurs, and they really are. Like you look down your family line, like your closest family members is like that. You know what I'm saying? So, a female rapper for a cousin, and she's booming in Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? Dad, you know what I'm saying? Dad is, you know, owner of many barbershops, you know, around the way. And I'm saying, if you need to get a fresh cut, you know what I'm saying? You out Edgewood, Maryland, you know what I'm saying? You out in Abingdon, you better go and take your ass over, you know, at the Anthony's, you know what I'm saying? Get you that, you know what I'm saying? Get you right. Get you right. You know what I'm saying?
Don't be down. Go get your hair done.
You know what I'm saying? Go get it, yo. Go get it done up, yo.
My sister do my hair. This joint fly.
You know what I'm saying? And that joint popping. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
And the reason why I fuck with that so much is because, like, you could have easily just been like, nah, I don't want to do that shit. Or even one better, because like a lot of people who have parents that have businesses, they just get to a point like, man, fuck it, I'm just gonna take over the business. Like, let me just do that. You know what I'm saying? And it could have been easy for you to do that. So like how like growing up and you know what I'm saying, even now at this point in your life, you know what I'm saying, as times get a little harder, things require a lot more work and stuff. Like how do you just maintain that? Nah, fuck it, I'm not just gonna drop this and you know and just take that easy route. I'm gonna keep grinding.
You know, I've never been a quitter, bro. You know what I mean? Like it's not even about being a quitter, bro. I just want to say my dad, he never even like asked me, dude, you want to cut hair? You know what I mean? Like it's not even, tough, you know what I mean? It's like like you look at my brother, like you never asked him, like, you know what I mean? It just came like mostly for my sister, like that was natural for her. Like she just wanted to do hair. I saw what she did was do hair. My dad got these mannequins at home, you know, with the hair. My sister was always playing with braiding and whatnot, you know what I mean? So like I just think it like been natural for like me personally just play sports. Like even when I'm playing sports, that's like team bonding for us because like as my man Clint said earlier, we cross trips, we in Philly somewhere or like New York or you know what I mean? We all there. You know what I mean? Like, we all there. I mean, that's really like that's what kept me going. That's why I say like family and it's what brought me my family. Let me play sports. You know what I mean? Like it's just us. You know what I mean? It's just I've been doing what my childhood. I've been doing since my childhood, just playing sports. You know what I mean? Trying to get a degree off it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna run with it so I can.
Tough.
You know what I mean? Nah, really, honestly. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That was me. I definitely been like, I'm definitely gonna be out in that bitch cutting hair. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? At this certain point, I'm like, man, fuck all this.
You really do be getting some money when you a popping barber. What?
Yeah, I'm about to say, man. Yeah, you know, barbers begin. They began right, yeah. It's funny. It's
think cats sell $100 haircuts now, bro. Like,
I don't know what's up with that, yo. $100 for the fade and a slap of wax. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, once they,
bro, I think it's the show.
I think it's once they turn into like those celebrity barbers, man. Once they start getting booked like celebrities and shit, it's like
for the cut. They be charging hundreds for the cut.
A regular $30 fade. Jump $70, $75 to $100.
But I ain't gonna knock it. If people paying for it, hey.
Yeah.
Get it how you live, I guess. I'm not about to pay.
I was gonna say I'm genuinely shocked. Like $100, how much straighter can you do the line? Goddamn. How much straighter is the line? Goddamn, this gross at $100.
Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? I'll find me a new barber. The fuck? You think I'm paying $100? I'd be damned if I walk into that shop and niggas talking about some $100. I'm like, just cause you're low ass thing, you got the black gloves on with the modded clipper. You think you gonna charge me $100? Get the fuck out of here, yo.
With the black gloves.
Niggas say they get the black gloves. They Jesus with the clippers, yo.
It'd be the black gloves. and it be the cape, the little cape that they put over you, and they got their name on it. It got their own name on it.
Yeah.
So they feel real special and essential.
A lot of the cats
Louis
I've been
cape.
seeing, they've had, and is this a common thing like around barbershops? Period. I've been seeing a lot of cats over the years with like golden clippers. Not everybody has them, but it really just be like
it's the
cat
moment.
in the shop.
It's
the
Like
swag in them.
clippers.
It's the swag, yo. It's the Babeless, yo. The Babeless, they make that Babeless brand, yo. They make them good clippers, yo, and they usually come out gold, yo. That's people be modding it. Yo, I got some game from this one guy. He was terrible though. I never let him cut my hair again, but he gave me some game. He definitely gave me some game, yo. He was like, yo, like I knew he was a terrible barber because the whole entire time he was cutting my hair, he kept showing me what he was doing with the clippers. He was like, you see this? Like you see how I'm doing this, yo? Like nigga, yo, just cut my hair, yo.
They back up. They hit you with the
right, yo. He was like, yeah, man, if this was me, yo, woo.
Get the turning you on, get the turning you in the seat. You get the
in the head,
right. I might say, nigga, yo, twisting my head like Rubik's Cube. I'm like, yo, get the, yo, what are you doing? Like, it's been an hour and 30. Get done.
Head.
Yo,
They're like, That's real interesting, man. I was also informed, as a man of yourself, you are also, interested in sneakers and everything like that. And I just want to, understand, when it comes to like sneakers and everything like that, like how did you get into collecting and everything like that? And also, I heard about something, that you got going on called heat checking. Just give us what it is, what that is exactly.
I mean, how I got into like all the sneakers and all that.
The love of the game, AJ.
Like my
parents
made me dress myself around like I was 4 years old. You know what I mean? I didn't like what I had back then. I ain't like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
I don't think
every time I was out, I'm looking at people. I'm like, that's hard. I'm learning. Like I'm observing. Like I was at 4. I ain't like what I had on, so I look at my clothes. It's kind of like self-conscious. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't feel
that. Fresh nigga,
yo. I ain't feel that good. Well, I'm seeing.
I'm trying to play.
You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of that stuff on. I'm just learning. You know what I mean? So my first opportunity was to go get some J's with my my god brother Anthony Marcus. You feel me? Like I think it was the exact date was 2012, like June 6th. Military blue 4s. I was in line for them joints. I'm like, I need these. These. I mean, before that though, the build up. I'm looking at all these Air Maxes, Nike 2011 Air Maxes. I'm like, these joints hot. You know what I mean? I'm just looking at shoes. Back then, you can really go look at the 2011 Air Max. Those joints was hot, baby.
No, I remember that era.
That era was crazy with the Air Maxes, And then like Jordans was hot, but it was, you know what I mean? I couldn't get me a pair. I was like, it was my first time to go get some Jordans. You know what I mean? I like Kobe, so I saw the Jordan era and all that, but my first time with some Jordans, I got them. It started. I got him the first time. It just started that day. You know what I mean? I just got copping more shoes. Then like you gotta have the good drip with the shoes. You know what I'm saying? So so I expanded my mind to the clothes, like I said before. But Heat Check, that's just a platform. You know what I mean? I don't want to say it's a pop-up shop because like I really feel it's being saturated right now. I really feel it's a platform to get not only me, it's not really for me. It's like it brings everyone together. Like I just know so many like-minded people who got the shoes and whatnot. You know what I mean? So I figured I might as well just bring them together. I know people who wants the shoes. So boom, I put them in a situation where everybody get legit shoes. You know what I mean? Because now people selling fake shoes. Like fake shoes now look they look like real. You know what I'm saying? So
it's true. These reps are looking really, really authentic.
But it's not even about that. He checked more than the shoes though. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's a platform. You know what I mean? It's just a way to help other people's business come up in the area. You know what I mean? Luckily, I had my gym. That's where I hosted at. It's a big, venue. You know what I mean? I had a couple of vendors. I was gonna have one soon, but right now Heat Check is in the marketing. You know what I mean? It's a marketing projection right now. So we're working some things right now. Yeah. I'm busy with football right now, but yeah.
You know what?
It's a platform for everybody.
You know what? Let's do this, man. We're gonna work it out, yo. Heat Check Inside Wolves, yo. I might have to do a little live stream up at that next Heat Check, bro. I might have to come up there, pull up, live streaming. You know what I'm saying? We get we gonna talk, man. We gonna talk, man.
That's what it's about.
We gonna talk, man. But listen,
the link up.
Oh no, listen. I was just gonna say, Feel me? You say you got the hookup on the sneakers, right?
I could.
I see two cats up here plotting. Niggas got to rubbing their hands, got all up in the camera. Like, hey, man.
You out with that right now? You feel me? I'm in the mountains right now. If I was
talk to me.
If I was in Cali right now, you know what I mean?
Shoes are a hard thing to come by these days, yo.
But once I get back to civilization, I got y'all. You feel me?
Just while we're still on the topic of shoes and everything, just a little quick one-off. Is there like a grail shoe that you're trying to get your hands on right now?
A grail shoe?
If it is, what is it? Regardless if it's Jordan, Nike, or
Yo, a grail shoe for me.
Even if it's just one pair of shoes that you want to get your hands on right now, but maybe the prices ain't looking too comfortable or too.
None of them prices is looking comfortable.
No, they not.
I mean, a grail shoe to me right now, bro. I want to be real, like, man, I ain't gonna lie. Nike kind of messing the game right now because, like, it used to be a Lightning Force. Them joints Spree came out and now everyone got them. You know what I mean? Like, at first, back then, like, bro.
Back then, I don't remember the exact year. I know I was definitely in, like, I want to say I was in middle school when they came out though, or at least when they re-retro. And then now that I see them out now, like, just to see so many people with them,
it kills you.
It takes my like.
It kills you.
The nostalgia away from it. You know what I'm saying?
It's not the same. It's not the same. You know what I mean?
I know Quinn. Look, Quinn down there. He know me and him on the same wave path. We locked eyes. I knew he thought the same thing I was thinking. Y'all tripping, yo. It's them light up sketches for me, yo. That's the holy grail right there, yo. I gotta give me some of them blinky dudes. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I gotta
blinky dudes.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying y'all tripping, man.
Funny enough, if it was a shoe that I wish I could get my hands on, which I had a pair and sold them, which I highly regret, was the KD on Pearls, the Force. The Force. Yeah. I want to say that's the ones with the strap that had the.
It is. What's it hard?
That had the wing. The strap was the wing. Mm-hmm. I regret it to this day. You know,
hard shit right there,
man. Yo,
I can't get my hands on them now.
I'm glad you said that because I know it hurt, yo. It gotta hurt when you sell them shoes, yo. It got to hurt. Like it has to, like. Nah, like, cause I gotta feel like giving up one of your kids, yo. Like, I mean, probably not. I'd definitely give up one of my kids, but I mean, like the shoe, like you giving up your shoe like that, like you could be like, because yo, nah, this is my theory, man. I'm sitting here thinking like, damn, another nigga gonna be flyer than me. You know what I'm saying? And now he got those
nigga gonna be flyer than me.
For real, yo. Like I can't, man.
From my understanding, for the cats who be selling sneakers, man, it tends to not be sold unless it's a blatant investment, like getting an OD shoe just to ramp it up on purpose, the price. Outside of that, niggas don't be selling these shoes. From my understanding, at least until they leveled up. They in the next season of their fashion. They over here on to the next phase. Go ahead, clean out the bar, get some bread. Just carry on. You know what I'm saying? They got themselves a new fits.
The funniest part about that shoe is this was I want to say this was like 2018, and I had just seen the shoe again, like for the first time in person since I had them myself. So I see somebody, I want to say I was somewhere like in a mall or something. And the shit that pissed me off is the boy that was wearing them had them laced so fucked up that it just
makes you mad.
It really bothered me and irritated me. To the point I walked up to him.
So you KDs were fetting him?
I told him to relace your shoes.
Yeah, fetting all them bitches?
No, not lace.
Nigga said fentanyl in the KD. Oh Lord.
You know, and I think at that point I realized I might be ODing just a little bit. I'm over here talking to this fucking like I don't know. He had to
needed to hear that.
14, 15.
Yeah. You know what? I'm glad y'all said that because that was the one problem I always had when it came to shoes, yo. I never knew how to lace them bitches up right, yo. And I learned quickly that no matter how nice the shoe is, you definitely gonna look stupid as fuck walking around with some badly laced shoes, yo. Them shits was.
That is a fact.
Yeah,
that matters, bro.
When you walk around and them bitches damn near untied, it's like.
I'm about to say, or even worse, would have been just tied all the way up to your ankles.
Yeah,
You know what
tied all
I'm
the
saying?
way
Like,
up.
Super tight.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he got the stilts on. What the fuck is that? Like, yo,
Like I said, he got the joints on. That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, yo, so AJ, one thing I wanted to ask you about too, man. So, what was one piece of advice that somebody gave you, some wisdom? You know what I'm saying? Somebody took you, grabbed you, palmed you by the head, and was like, "Nigga, listen." You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say, "Listen to me." You know what I'm saying? And
I
what
got the
was that
game.
one piece of advice that stuck with you, and I would say probably propelled you to those new heights, or that you keep with you every single day that keep you going? What was that?
Fuck it. Literally. Yeah, real shit.
Damn.
Nah,
No,
real
no,
shit.
no.
It's
Fuck
straightforward.
Yeah.
Fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, I can really get in debt with that because, even my dad, like, yo, fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, it's next play.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Because what I learned is, like, I'm dwelling over something that I can't fix. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just wasting time and energy on something that's done. It's in the book. You know what I mean? It's on, you know what I mean? Like, I fumbled. Fuck it. Sorry. It's a stat. You know what I mean?
Fuck it.
Let's
Fuck
go.
it. Fuck it.
I mean, like, bro, like, that showed me this. It comes with learn from every situation. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to be in that situation you're just in. Learn from it and don't put yourself in that situation. You know what I mean? That's called
Do something different.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yo, that's when it becomes insanity, man. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Definition of insanity:
Literally.
doing the same shit over and over and
Expecting a
over
different
again,
outcome.
but a different outcome. Like, yo,
Yeah.
come on, man. Like, you know damn well, you shoot that shit up one more time, you gonna be overdosed. Like, come on now. Like,
Mhm.
don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Got to do better, man.
I do want to say though, like, for people who's overthinking, bro, because like I'm overthinking myself, and like I'm in a situation where you can't overthink. You know what I mean? So I want to say,
Gotta act.
emphasize on that, like short memory. You know what I mean? Let's just go, because life is going without you. You know what I mean? Life is going without you. They gonna find someone to replace you.
Yeah, something that I've heard about
is
the
true.
whole life thing and just time thing in general. If you're not moving forward, you're moving backwards because time doesn't stop. So everything else that's going on, everybody else, and that's one of the things that drives a lot of people towards and away from success. I'm understanding is the exactly what you were saying and James spoke about. Hey man, you sleeping? Somebody's up working out. Hey man, you going to that party? Somebody's getting in them extra reps. And like you just said, especially in sports when it's such a high pace, high risk kind of thing, man, just them little extra hours, them extra reps will really make all the difference in whatever big moment in the game is actually there. I know that that's definitely a fact. I know one of your biggest idols, especially from that mindset and just from that mantra in general, is Kobe.
Oh God, you know that.
Because Kobe is the epitome of fuck it. Literally, he just was like, all right, man, well, I'm going to just work on these ridiculous ass shots for hours a day. And at the hardest I could possibly do it. James about to go that step. He go break out into the routine, man.
One thing I can definitely add on. One thing I can definitely add on, AJ, from what you said,
What's up?
Just the saying that you took with you, just fuck it. Me personally, I can definitely agree with that coming from just like a person. Like, I play both sides of the ball. I play quarterback, I play running back, and I play free safety.
Right.
So, no. Don't look at my lights. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
He ain't do none of that shit.
Shout out Pebblebrook High School.
He's playing Madden leagues.
That is where my career ended. If you know, you know. But definitely when it came.
We
to
don't know.
I wasn't talking to you. Bro.
Niggas be wildin'.
It's like it's slander. It's slander every day. But anyway,
like
I was
the Captain SpongeBob.
I was definitely in positions, just like how you say, like, you got one play, you fumble, fuck it. I had a play, I might throw a fucking pick. Or I had a play on defense and I gambled, you know what I'm saying, trying to overthink some shit, and I gave up a touchdown. And it's kind of like you can't even sit and reminisce, and that's just with life, bro, for real. Like, you can't sit and reminisce on mistakes that you've made and expect to not learn from it. Like, that's your point where you sit and you talk to yourself and you just think like, okay, I know how I messed up. Now I'm gonna learn from this shit. I'm gonna move forward, so I know how to react differently.
That's a maturity right there.
And that's just how it is. That's just how it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, man.
You muted yourself, Quinn.
Honestly,
That's just
man.
life. That's just life right there.
It is like, bro. That's why I said football taught me life, bro. You know what I mean? So many
It's true.
instances.
That's true.
Man, the moral of the story, man. You stressing? Fuck it. You ain't got no money? Fuck it.
Go get
Your
some.
baby ashy.
I'm ready to say, go
Fuck
get
it.
some.
You know what I'm
Go
saying?
solve that, bro. There's no point
You know what I'm
in
saying?
dwelling on it. No point in complaining. Just go ahead and fix it, bro. Just go ahead and fix it.
You know what to say, man. Just fuck it, man. Everything you do, fuck it. Just fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Just like
my
that.
heavens.
On to the
Anyway.
next,
That's a
man.
lot.
Fuck it, on to the next.
Yo, but listen, man. Speaking of fucking it, yo.
Oh
I
my.
got this question, man. I'm gonna end the episode up on this question, man.
Where we going with this?
Let's do
Yo,
it.
it's a question that I've heard. Yo, I'm sure everybody's probably heard this in the barbershop once or twice in their lives, right? Feel me?
Mhm.
Everybody, I want you to get some good answers on this. So here's a scenario, man. You've been with your girl for years. I'm talking about years. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful relationship, happy. You know what I'm saying? Everything's going right. It's blissful. You know what I'm saying? Life is good.
Right.
You got a beautiful family. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have somewhere down the line. Y'all have a baby. Everything is good. Okay. So one day, you know what I'm saying, you're doing your spring cleaning. Spring cleaning, you know what I'm saying? You're in the garage, you know, cleaning out. You see some papers and faintly you see it says D. You can't really see the second letter, but you can see a line in the last one that says A. You come to your senses and you put together DNA, but you can't really see anything else. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So you go confront your girl about it, and she breaks down immediately. Baby, you know, she's breaking down. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? And she lets you know, don't be mad. But you know what I'm saying, little Antoine, he not yours. Now it's been 11 years. I'm talking 11 long years. This nigga's calling you daddy. This
That's
little
one
nigga
of
he running
the.
around.
It's one of the
You know
man's
what I'm
worst
saying?
fears right there. One of the man's worst
Yeah.
fears right there.
This man calling you daddy. You not his
That's
real
scary.
dad at all. Are you staying or are you copping out? Which one you doing?
Let's hear you first, AJ.
Well, I'm still going like me and the shorty done. You know what I mean? I just you know, you just hurt my heart. But
Right.
me and
I
the
think you about to
dude,
give the exact same answer as me.
I think so too.
Dude, like, is that relationship's already built up 11 years? I'm still gonna be your wife. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna completely abandon the nigga. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
but me and Shorty,
But-
we got some
Yeah.
words. That ain't little dummy fault. You feel me? But yeah, me and Shorty.
Yeah, feel me? That's funny as hell because if you thinking the same thing, yo, I think it's just funny because y'all niggas is giving the considerate answer, the considerate and
Yeah, I mean, I'm being
answer.
realistic, man. If I spend 11
Right,
years
yeah.
with a kid raising them, I wouldn't just be like, "Well, fuck you, nigga."
Yeah. I mean,
but like he said, I'd be done. No, me and her wouldn't even have words, bro. She'd be
you
excommunicated.
could,
It'd be over.
You could take that route, but I mean, definitely if it were me in that standpoint, you know, I just think we've seen instances where that actually does happen. You know, that's
Yeah, it's sad.
that's
Man.
some shit that happens
It's
in real
sad.
life, and it's
really
sad
sad.
because it's sad because you know that the child at the end of the day, you know, it's not like it was their fault. The motherfucker didn't know. The little nigga didn't know. You know what I'm saying? It's like me looking at it. I already have built this bond, this relationship. So I've gone 11 years knowing in my head I'm the father. So I definitely wouldn't cut that relationship off with the child itself. However, the shorty, yeah, that's yeah.
Chop. There's nothing to talk about. Like, you could have been told me.
Like we ain't got nothing to talk about.
Right before you go, Javen. Right before you go, because I seen the video just on this like yesterday. Like literally yesterday, I watched a video on this. She was sitting there on a couch with the child. I think it was like her sister, mother, you know what I'm saying? A female friend with her. And then there were two guys there. And they were, the quote unquote father was at the door with the papers. And the two guys were like trying to push him out. And he was like, "You fucking lied to me, bro. Like, I've been here taking care of this kid. I've been spending money and da-da-da." And he started crying. Bro, when I tell you Shorty started laughing at him and was like, I wasn't even really with that nigga anyway, bro. Fuck it. Like, I was just getting this shit taken care of.
Oh.
That's girls are cold black killers,
evil
bro.
as shit.
I seen that. I was like, holy shit.
Wow.
That's
exactly why I would say I would be done. Because at the same time, you got to think about the emotional toll that's going to take on a man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like,
Gotta put yourself first.
I understand. Like, I'm not gonna cut that relationship off the child like at all because I've been doing this for 11 years, over a decade. But it's like, damn, like I've been going this whole time, like, and it's like I've been lied to this whole time, and that shit would hurt, bro. Like that shit would hurt.
Yeah,
Somebody withholding some important ass information like that to you. You know what I'm saying? Like you probably got this child on your, your insurance for work. Just little things like it's just little things like, that
I need to check for the real
definitely could have been explained.
Fuck them kids, yo.
You out the door, Jameson. I'm out of there. I'm out of there,
bro.
Fuck them kids. Listen, y'all niggas said everything that I needed.
Your parents.
Everything that I was gonna say.
Good, Javen.
Everything I was gonna say.
We need a different voice.
Y'all, because everything I was gonna say, y'all motherfuckers said that shit for me. Y'all sitting here talking about all the bills. Did you reminisce of all the bills? Did you? I'm telling you, in the heat of the moment, you gonna be mad as shit. You gonna think about.
I know what I was gonna say, bro. It's not
like,
even.
Nah, fuck that. I just did that little ass nigga to Chuck E. Cheese the other day. Fuck all that.
Right.
It was wild over the tokens.
Money's not even a big deal, but you can't help but overlook that point. Like, bro, you just made me spend thousands of dollars on a nigga that I would not have spent thousands of dollars on.
Especially if he playing sports. Like, man, I just spent all this money on his equipment and all this other. Like, hell no.
And this nigga not even mine.
You think about all the times you went into the motherfucking barbershop and didn't get a cut because you had to get that little ass nigga a cut.
Crazy.
Think about all the times he came out there looking fresh, but she came out there looking fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Airline looking like sea waves, yo. No, man. Fuck all that. Nah. Fuck them kids, man. That's how I'm feeling.
Man, I can't even knock you on that, man. It's a very realistic response.
It's respectable.
No, it's a realistic
response
because that's just
everybody got
that's a really bad place to put somebody. Like,
it's unfortunate.
That's just an evil person. I was gonna say that's just an evil person. Like that's just an evil person to do somebody like that. Just
and there's some women out there that
tell
really
them that it's your child, and you
that
know
was a good
it's
question,
not theirs.
Javen.
No, because I heard that shit in
the
the barbershop for years, yo. And I've heard so many responses. I've heard so many niggas. I'm getting my gun. I'm about to shoot the bitch. Okay. I'm like, all right, Tory. Tory Lanez. Goddamn, like, that niggas is.
You gotta chill out. Hey, I'm ready to say, you gotta chill out. Go breathe somewhere.
I'm about to say.
It's real easy to say that.
Yo, let me ask you a question, bro. You feel me? I'm on here.
Memphis
came back. Memphis, who's gonna win this series?
What's the score? Do you know?
Memphis. Oh, yo, listen.
Timberwolves was up like 15.
Yeah, they was. That's when I peeped it.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
I'm listening.
I got Memphis in 6.
Memphis in 6.
That's not bad, bro.
I like Ja, yo. Ja's that new.
I really, bro. It's beautiful because he's so good, but he's so young, and the inexperience really be showing. Because even once again, I'm not even an athlete, but that should be so funny to see, bro. This nigga go head first into the paint, full head of steam, and then get stuck. Be like, shit.
Where I go?
And still make something out of it, though.
Not for real.
I'm gonna definitely take Minnesota.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the Timberwolves.
They got a lot of
depth. And I'm saying that because
it's my second team.
I'm definitely gonna pick their first 2 best players over Memphis's best 2 players. That's just how I look at it. I understand the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies them niggas got depth, bro. They got a deep ass bench.
They both got depth.
If it come down to like the star players and they actually have to make those plays at those given moments and like rely on whatever their co-stars are or talent, I would still pick the Timberwolves because I mean between Ant and Cat, I'm not, and then D'Lo too.
Hopefully he's having a good game.
Yeah, he be iffy sometimes. Bro.
Hopefully he's having a cool game.
Hey man,
his game is smooth.
I hope that you know what I'm saying, both teams do great. You know what I'm saying. Like I said, it seems like Memphis all the way around. They got a nice young team. You know what I'm saying, but hopefully the next time we come back here, we gonna know the answer to that question. You know what I'm saying. Right. But we want to thank AJ for coming through tonight. You know what I'm saying. A wonderful guest. You know what I'm saying. Y'all go follow him. You know what I'm saying. He is on IG. and he is on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? We got it down there. Go follow him.
Link
Go
down
put it in the
below,
bio
y'all.
for the
Y'all see it.
episode. Everything, man. Is there anything
Appreciate
you want to
y'all.
say to the people out there, AJ? You want to
Plug
plug
yourself,
anything?
AJ. Plug yourself. Anything you want to plug.
I mean, if I say anything to anybody, bro, like I just want to take. If you want to take anybody to learn from. I mean, I'm on this platform right now, like bro, just keep going. You know what I mean? Like shit get hard. Anything get hard. You know what I mean? Like you gonna quit now, like you gonna pick up a new job or like a new anything. You still gotta learn that shit.
Yeah, life is
Mhm.
hard, bro.
You feel me?
Life
Like,
is
bro,
hard.
just keep
Life is
going,
hard.
bro. Just keep going.
You
Don't
want
give up.
to reach. You want to reach somewhere you haven't been. You got to do things you ain't done.
You gotta overcome adversity.
Yep.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
That's
A
true.
beautiful
Inside
message.
Wolves,
That is
baby.
true.
Inside Wolves, baby. You know what I'm saying? We
Inside Wolves. Get
are
at 'em.
out.
Get at 'em.
Yeah.
For more Inside Wolf content, make sure to subscribe and make sure to hit that link tree in our bio to bring you to all our platforms. Let's get it.